Hi, I'm Adalynn Houghton, and this is my final presentation for English 112 Section D6Q. Today I'll be discussing the 2024 film It Ends With Us, directed by Justin Baldoni and based on the novel by Colleen Hoover. The film stars Blake Lively as Lily Bloom and Justin Baldoni as Val Kincaid. This movie tells a deeply emotional story that centers on abuse, personal growth, and the power of choosing yourself. I'll be sharing why I recommend this film, focusing on the themes, acting, and storytelling techniques, and I'll include insights from professional reviews and academic sources. The story follows Lily Bloom, a young woman who moves to Boston to start fresh. She meets Ryle, a confident neurosurgeon, and they fall in love quickly, but over time, Ryle begins showing controlling and abusive behavior. Throughout the film, flashbacks reveal Lily's earlier relationship with Atlas, a kind and supportive figure from her childhood. As Lily compares her past with her present, she begins to understand the difference between safe and harmful love. According to Emily Jones, The Cycle of Abuse in Contemporary Fiction, the pattern of emotional evolution reflects what many real life survivors face as they process trauma. One of the strongest themes in the film is resilience and self worth. Lily's decision to walk away from Ryle is not easy, but it's a powerful act of reclaiming her identity. According to Laura Smith, the Journal of Modern Psychology, Hoover's story reflects the inner strength it takes to break cycles of abuse and prioritize personal safety. Lily's character is a great example of someone who changes over time in response to pain and who comes out stronger. This film encourages viewers to consider how love can sometimes be confusing, especially someone showing both kindness and harm. Blake Lively's performance as Lily is emotionally vulnerable and believable. Ryle, played by Baldoni, is portrayed as both charming and dangerous, making the abuse feel more realistic. According to Myra Gates from RogerEbert.com, the film falls short emotionally at times, but succeeds in portraying the slow and subtle ways abuse appears in relationships. The film uses voiceovers and flashbacks to reflect Lily's journal from the book. These techniques help viewers connect with their inner world, showing us how she thinks and feels during both hopeful and painful moments. I recommend It Ends With Us because it tells an important story about healing from trauma. It goes beyond romance and dives into real issues like emotional abuse, self-doubt, and recovery. According to Jane Doe in Understanding Trauma and Healing in Literature, stories like this offer hope and empowerment to survivors through relatable characters and emotional honesty. The film also highlights the importance of recognizing red flags and breaking generational cycles. Even if it's not a perfect adaptation of the book, its message still lands powerfully. In the end, It Ends With Us reminds us that love should never come at cost of safety or self-worth. Lily's story shows that sometimes walking away from someone you love is an act of strength, not weakness. The performance, the emotional message, and the narrative structure all work together to make this film that's definitely worth watching. It's not just a love story, it's a survival story, and it encourages people to value themselves first. And that's why I believe this film matters and why I'm recommending it. I've included all the sources I used in this presentation in MLA format on this final slide. This includes Colleen Hoover's original novel, the 2020 for film adaptation and academic sources by Smith, Jones, and Doe, as well as professional review from RogerEbert.com.